Hi beautiful people, today's video is going to be an interesting one. So I'm just going to show you how my Mondays look like most of the time. So for me, Mondays have just been a reset day for me for the longest time. It just became a habit and I just went with the flow. So because during the weekends it's usually busy, I would cook, maybe bulk cook. I would always use Mondays to just get myself ready, mentally ready for what the week holds. So this morning I decided to do laundry. We decided to wash our bed sheets and our blankets because we had visitors over the weekend. My children's friends came around, my sisters were around, and it was just chaotic, like the constant lying and rolling and stepping on the bed sheets. I just woke up this morning and I was like, you know what, all of these bed sheets need to be washed.
Who bites the seat? And I finished washing my hand.
No, it's because that's egg. Hard working now.
No.
So around the time I woke up, Monica had, sorted out everything. But one thing I always like to do is to go through their bags to make sure they have their cutleries, they have their snacks. Just, one last look around to make sure that everything is intact. So I went to their room, and then I realized that the room was such a mess. Victoria had messed it up with crayons. She had colored the drawer, so I asked her to clean.
That's only the orange and the blue. It's clean. That red too, we clean it.
So she finally cleaned it. And one thing I've noticed is that whenever my children, way back when my children mess a place up, I would ask my help or my nanny to clean it up. And there was this day that they messed up one of their toys, and then I asked them to clean it. You guys, this thing came out cleaner than I even expected because Victoria focused so much. You see that constant back and forth. She wasn't even tired. She kept on doing it until it was cleaner than it actually was. So she, most times we just need to give these children the opportunity to do these things by themselves. And sometimes you see that it will surprise you. So I just started to put together the artwork, all of the things that they painted over the weekend. I just sorted them out and I stapled them together to just keep a way for them. I also found this throw pillow that has been torn for so many weeks and I have just been postponing sewing it. So I decided, you know what, this morning I'm just going to get my life together, and that's going to include sewing up this throw pillow. You see that needle and thread I just dropped? I found it later in the night, and I was just wondering, like, how would somebody leave needle and thread on the dining table, and it was there from morning to night. And it was only when I was editing this video I realized I was the one that dropped it. So I'm even happy that I did not race down the building and I wasn't shouting and trying to blame anybody, because it was me. It was me. So at this point the girls were ready to leave for school, and Grace asked me for school money and I only had 300 naira. So that's why I gave her. So I just told them bye. Got my mommy kisses, and done with the pillow. As you can see, so cute. My laundry was done, and then I went over to the next thing, which was my bed sheet and my blankets. So I'm going to be very honest in this section of this video, and I need you guys to be very honest with me because this thing has been bugging me for the longest time and I need to know, okay? But first of all, we're going to open up my curtains because we need to let in that beautiful natural light, which I absolutely love. And then I'm going to put away my children's tablets and their phone because it's Monday. So I charged their phone, Grace's phone and the girls' tablet, and I just put it away so they get it on Friday. So I want to ask, are your mattresses heavy? Because this mattress is heavy as hell. It feels like lead. I don't understand. It's a semi-orthopedic mattress. My husband bought it, but I don't understand if the mattress we had before wasn't this heavy. So I don't know if it's a spring, but this mattress is difficult. It's difficult to put on a bed sheet. Anytime I want to change my bed sheet, I have to think, I have to think, I have to prepare myself physically to do this thing because it is so stressful. And I like this kind of bedsheets that you have to wear, so it's just difficult. If not for the kind of person I am, I should use my bedsheet for like 3 months before I change it because this thing is so heavy. Because I remember watching a lot of videos where people get mattress deliveries and they're just rolling the mattress up their staircase, and then they get to their room, they open up the package and the mattress just spreads on the ground and then starts puffing up until it comes up to its real size. So I don't know, is it because it's a spring mattress? I don't know, please let me know. So I'm just going to go in and clean this area of my room, which is like I feel like this is just a mini room in my room. This is like my mini room. From this drawer where I have my perfumes down to like my workspace, it's just my personal space. So I'm going to clean it because it's been dirty for so long. I've just been lightly cleaning with a duster, but I knew that I needed to really get in, clean all my books, like clean things one by one, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pick out the girls' bed sheets, and this is something I like to do because somehow I kind of color code it in my head, and I just know the color theme I want us to go with, whether by doing pinks or purples or Disney princesses or other characters that are not princesses. If I ask my nanny to do this, she'll just bring them out anyhow. As long as the bedsheet belongs to this person, she'll just put anyone that she wants on it. So I like to pick this out when I have the time, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm also snooping around a little bit, and then I found out that my child has bought her bracelet and her wristwatch, and yeah, so I also dropped this planner for her. I've had the planner for a long time, so I decided to give it to her because I've been teaching her how to journal and just write down stuff. I'm also going to loosen my hair. I actually planned to wash it, but I lost interest, so I just packed it in a bun. Breaking transmission. It is already past 2. I had to go out quickly. On our way back, we bought food because we always buy food. Fufu and vegetable soup. I will show you the soup. So green. I don't want my soup to pour, so I just want to eat before I actually take my bath. This fufu smells. Smelling so smelly, smelling so foolish. Monday for me is really more of a reset day. For me, it's like an expansion of my weekend. Monday is like my own weekend, so I don't work on Mondays. If I have to do anything, honestly, it has to be something that's very urgent, that I can't wait. That's when I get ready for the week. So from Tuesday, I get back into doing things I have to do. So yeah, it's so good. So good. Even candle, I said I was going to light. I couldn't even light candle. So when I was done with my shower, my girls came back. So yeah, I usually do a sniff. I do that. So we just hang out for a bit, and then in a few hours after I'd watched a couple of YouTube videos, a bit of Netflix, and it was time for us to make dinner.
Bye guys, thank you for watching and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you let this channel go again. Maybe we can see you next week.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, we can see you tomorrow. Dad, do you even know what is this? Mommy's camera! I'll do the many ones tomorrow. Bye!
So for dinner, I'm making fried sweet potatoes and egg, and I'm actually making dinner as opposed to warming food from the freezer because I'm not as tired as I would be on most days when I have to sit for long hours in front of my computer, because I rested for the most part of the day. So I had time, and I also wanted to try out this crinkle cutter that I got from an Instagram vendor. I'm trying it for the very first time, even though the potato is not crinkly enough, but the shape was interesting for my children and I bought it because of them. Can we give it up for my kitchen assistant? She's so consistent. She doesn't fail to stay with me when I'm cooking. She always wants to mix, she always wants to stir, and it just makes me happy to know that there's someone that always wants to be in the kitchen with me, because for the other two it's not their cup of tea. But Victoria joins her just because she's here, not really because she's interested as much. So the girls always come to say good night every single night after they have their bath. The only nights they don't come is when they are very, very tired, and that hardly happens. So I decided to play a little prank and just scare them a bit. And I need to record this because I've done this to my husband countless times, and every single time this man shakes and screams. But I need to just get it on camera. I've never done it, but it will be so funny to just have a compilation of that. Where are you going to? You see what she did? Good morning.
Good night.
Good night, Elsa. So I decided to just do a quick mask, a bit of a skincare routine, because it's one of those days where I have time. It's a good day. It's a good day. Do you guys see how my hair has become a full bun? I'm going to check and see when I cut my hair. I check Instagram and see when I cut my hair, but the last cornrows I did messed my edges up. Look at, no edges. No, just look at ordinary cornrows. I have no edges. Look at, so maybe I should even put vitamin C there. Maybe if it help it can help the life of the edges. One thing I must always do, check on the girls, and then I'll let you know if I'm going to watch TV this night or not. So right before I check on the girls, I'm going to write down what they're going to eat the next day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as a guide for Monica and my nanny. And then I'm going to check on them. And I did not watch TV. I was tired. I needed to sleep. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye.